Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Good evening. I know late night live stream, but I had to do this. I had to do it. All right. I don't have much free time, so I got to take advantage of it. All right. So make sure you hit the like, share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. All right, we're going to be watching 2 clips, okay? We're going to see Nature Boy go a little berserk in the courtroom. I'm telling you, I didn't have no time. I'm just coming in from the gym. I'm rushing in here to do this. And I really wanted to do like a comparison of Nature Boy with Surat, because it was just like I had flashbacks of Surat. This is just insane. All right. So we're going to get into this one, right? So we're going to watch the first clip of him going crazy. And then we're going to hear the jail phone call that he made. Talk about what happened in the courtroom. You know, these narcissists and sociopaths, I can't with them. I just can't. They just a bunch of clowns. But I have to say, Nature Boy has brought up some points. Yes, he did. All right. But the question is, and I have for everyone, what happened to Mama Dia? Mama Dia is the pretty lady in the pink. She's deceased. That's what we all need to know. Whatever happened to Mama Dia? All right, so let's get into this clip, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Tell me what you think. If you need to reach out to me, look in the description. You'll find my email address. Or also, if you want to text me or whatever, stuff like that, go from there. Now, let's get it.
News out of Georgia in the Polygamist Cult Leader Trial. Defendant Eligio Nature Boy Bishop is asking the judge to dismiss his attorney. And things are getting heated. If you are new to this case, Bishop is on trial for allegedly raping one of his cult followers and releasing revenge porn. The defense's case is starting today, and the heated arguments started up moments ago. We're going to pick up from there.
Yes. The state's suggestion is that the court made clear that Mr. Bishop has 2 options under the Sixth Amendment, and he needs to select from one of those 2 options.
Yes. All right, Mr. Bishop. The options are: 1, you can proceed with Mr. Booker. 2, you can fire Mr. Booker and you can proceed pro se. If you want to do that, we have to have what's called a Ferretti hearing. I need to advise you on the record of all of the dangers in doing so.
I see you, Nell GG. Hey, beautiful. Have you been following this trial? It's a little difficult because it's not really public, so I'm just doing like clips. Woo, insane. And I also see you, Lisa, my dear. All right, let's get back to it. I don't want to hold y'all here forever because it is kind of late. But we have to get through this. We have to. I'm going to try and do something over the weekend. We'll see. I might be going out of town. All right, let's get it.
The issue has been resolved. The attorneys are fine going forward. The jurors are fine going forward. I'm wearing a mask. It's not an issue. So CDC guidelines are changing. Anyway, so that ship has sailed. We are going forward with this trial. We're in the middle of it. If you want to have a different attorney, you don't get to choose a different attorney in the middle of the trial. We don't stop for you to get a new lawyer. You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed by yourself. Period. Two choices. Those are the only ones you have.
Is that on record?
When he says, "Is that on record?" he kept saying it. It reminds me of Surat. Maybe this weekend we have some fun. If I'm able to. If I'm not going out. We're gonna try to do the Surat mix with the Nature Boy because this is hilarious. It's really hilarious. All right, let's get back to, and I also see another beautiful diva popping up in here. And reigning woman, I see you, girl. I see you. All right, let's get back to it.
Yes, everything is on the record.
Okay, I would like to fire my attorney if I can find new counsel.
That is not an option. Okay, you're not listening to me, Mr. Bishop. The options are proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed without an attorney. Those are the 2 options you have at this juncture, period. Nobody in the back can help you. Look at me. I'm talking to you. Two options: proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed pro se and represent yourself, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
Why is that my only two options?
That's the law, Mr. Bishop, period. That's the law.
So
Yeah, I'd like to know why you keep looking around, Nature Boy. Nobody's gonna come there to the rescue. Okay? Let's get back to it.
I'm not allowed to seek other counsel.
Not in the middle of trial. No, sir.
Even if I'm not being represented right.
Sir, that's the ruling. Do not argue with me.
Is that on record?
Everything is on record, Mr. Bishop. Everything is on the record. So what do you want to do? You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed without an attorney. But we're not stopping the trial for you to get a new lawyer. That's not how this works.
What about the COVID?
We've already discussed that, sir. You have a mask, I have a mask, we have hand sanitizers, the jurors are fine with it, counsel's fine with it, we are way more than 5 feet away from each other.
Nature Boy, you have to realize this COVID thing, people's walking around without masks. They just don't, it's kind of like dying out. People's catching the COVID. I think, I'm not a doctor, whatever, it's got dying out. So this with this COVID thing, things is not going to stop. The courts is going to proceed. Everything is back on normal, okay? It's back on track. So this you trying to do, good luck. Oh well, resume. Judge said you have 2 choices.
So that's, you're trying everything you can to not go forward with this trial. But
Because I'm not being treated fair.
okay, you are entitled to your opinion, Mr. Bishop. I'm not going to argue with you. But we are moving forward with the trial, one way or the other. If you're concerned about COVID and you want to stay in the back and do not want to participate in the trial, that is also your right. And we'll try you an extension. That is considered a voluntary absence from court.
Really?
Really?
Because I don't want to be in here and be exposed to COVID.
Then you can sit in the back and we can try the case in your
So
house.
I don't have the right to have any opinion about this.
I don't even understand that question. Those are your choices.
Meaning like make a decision on my behalf.
Okay. Mr. Bishop, this is the last time I'm going to tell you your options, okay? As far as counsel, you either proceed with Mr. Booker or you represent yourself, period. You do not get to stop the trial to hire a new attorney. Number one. Number 2, COVID. I've discussed this with counsel. We've mentioned it to the jurors. Everybody is fine with going forward. We have masking in place. We have provided you with a mask. We have hand sanitizer. COVID's been going on for 4 years, folks. We got to figure out how to live with this. We are way more than 5 feet apart, and the CDC guidelines change to eliminate the isolation requirements and just to require masks. I am wearing a mask. I will wear a mask throughout the entire trial. So that if you're not comfortable with that, and you want to sit in lockup during the course of the trial, that is your right, and that will be considered a voluntary absence from the proceeding.
Will I be able to hear what's going on?
Nope. There's no feed back there. Nope, you wouldn't be able to hear it. So it's up to you.
So
2 choices, sir. Proceed or it's go in the back.
I see you, Nurse Chocolate. I see you, girl. I see you. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, you got to compare him to Surat. This is like I'm having flashbacks of Surat. These sociopaths are a piece of work. They are a piece of work. But I will say, and I've said it before, he's not the only clown. There's a lot of those clowns. Let me show you a little couple of pictures of these clowns. Okay? All of them ain't that innocent. And everybody just want to put it all on Nature Boy. We've been watching them for years. And I've seen a lot of stuff. And let me tell you something. You know what? Let's get back to it because I'm about to talk too much. I'll save my thoughts. Let's get back to it.
That's it.
and this is on record.
Everything, yes, everything is on record. Everything I'm saying is on the record. So the appellate courts can hear it. If they think I handled it improperly, they'll have their discretion to do whatever they deem appropriate. So you need to decide now what you're doing.
And the way you treated your lawyer, that's no help. See, Nature Boy, you have to understand. You have a public defender, right? He works in that office with everybody else. He's already friends with the people that's sitting at the other table, the prosecutor. He's already friends with the people. Oh, wait a minute. Let me change it. Just in case. Let me change the settings. Okay, Jack, you have something to say?
Yeah. Why does God need an attorney? I mean, he's three God, remember? He's the omnipotent one. He brings the sun, the moon, and the stars. He is the androgynous one. So he has been reduced. What happened to all that funding that those people that love him, that fervor him as the God? Where's all that donation money to get him a good ass lawyer? Now he got this budget attorney, that's working at the chicken stand. I mean, come on now. He was better off representing himself.
Look at Clown Nation. You see the Clown Nation?
Yeah. Where's their dear leader now? He's finna go to jail for 60 years for being an idiot and a sicko. I don't feel sorry for none of those people except for Mama Dia and the children. Those are the only two I feel that's all I feel sorry for. Mama Dia and the children. The rest of them are complicit. The rest of them were recruiting. The rest of them were engaging in the same activities he was subscribing to. I don't care about he manipulated. You're an adult. Okay. The children had nothing to do with it. And Mama Dia was not taken care of. They killed her. I know they killed her. That's why they ain't gonna talk about that. Why don't Nature Boy throw that trump card on the table?
That's what I'm saying. And another thing too is, they want Nature Boy locked up because the secret will be buried. They want him gone because that's all hanging over their head about Mama Dia. Interesting. But that's all we care about is Mama Dia and the children. Oh, Evil Velvet.
And what Velvet said to him that he was about to say to her father.
Jack, I want that clip so bad of when her father, she cried wolf. The Evil Velvet cried wolf to her father. Come, that's what, just after she had the baby. Oh, come and rescue me. Come and get me. He comes running off to that country with his wife to go and get her and to see his first grandchild. Well, I don't know his grandchild. And what did she say at that table? Ooh, I want that clip so bad. That was the day I was completely done with Velvet. Evil Velvet. Totally done. This woman is a sociopath. You ain't all that innocent because, honey, the only reason why you're so mad is because you wanted to be state head chiefess, which you was, but you didn't want to share the wood stick. That was the problem. If he didn't want to share that, you would have still been there because you loved the fact that they were serving you, taking care of you, doing everything for you and your little baby. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, we got some more here. I'm sorry, y'all. Wow. We're going to try it this weekend. If I can find when Velvet got on the stand, I want to focus on Evil Velvet. But let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I mean, and whoever's watching the replay or here, if you disagree with me or whatever, you can share your thoughts with me. I'm open to hear. I stand to be corrected. Just be respectful. I just want to know whatever. What if you might see something I don't? All right, let's get back to it. We got a lot to cover. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let's get it.
Do you want to stay in the courtroom for the remainder of the proceeding, Mr. Bishop, and participate in this trial?
Participate?
Yes. Testify, not testify, be here when witnesses testify.
Whether I'm here or not, this is going to go forward.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
Who will be representing me if I fire my lawyer?
You You will represent yourself. Those are your
Okay, and
options.
if I represent myself and not choose to be in the court, then who?
Nobody. Nobody.
Okay, well, I would have fired my attorney and not be in court.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So that means, if that is the case, you want to fire Mr. Booker and you want to remain in the courtroom. You want to remain in lockup, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that means there will be no, if you fire Mr. Booker, that means no witnesses are going to testify on your behalf. You will be presenting no evidence, and we will move right into the closing arguments.
So are you saying that I'm not allowed to defend myself?
That's not what I'm saying at all. You have a right to defend yourself. You have Mr. Booker here, who again is doing an outstanding job on your behalf.
Not in my.
I told you your options, so decide what you want to do. Do you want to go talk to your client in the back? Okay, let's take 5 minutes.
If he wants to.
Go talk to.
Oh, I like this judge. She is not putting up with the nature boy's antics. Now, they took a recess there, and because we rewound the tape back to show you that back and forth and the things he was saying about what if I just don't show up, who's going to represent me, all that. It was a little bit of an Adam Montgomery type situation, wasn't it? If I just stay in lockup, what happens? Well, after they conferred, Mr. Bishop decided not to fire his attorney. Smart move, as the judge noted. His attorney, Robert Booker, is going to continue to represent him, going to continue to stay in the courtroom with him, and the trial is going to proceed as it has been. The defense has since called some witnesses as well.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to set up the next clip. So just give me just a second here. And we're going to hear what Nature Boy had to say. Oh, Velvet, you're so evil. That baby is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And look who you have as parents. Wow. We sure can't pick our parents. Just got to deal with what we got. Okay, I'm getting ready to share the next one. Give me a second. Now what I'm getting ready to share. This is from Sweet Ma's channel For Life. And she has been covering the Nature Boy and stuff like that. So I was watching today in the jail phone call. So we're gonna listen to it. And the channel is Sweet Ma For Life. So go and check out her channel. You like a commentary. She's funny. She's funny. All right, let's get it. I'm just going to put up pictures and play the audio because this is his jail phone call. We're going to hear about what does he have to say about everything. But I have to say, he does bring up some points. And let's hear it.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
So yeah, y'all. The judge caught COVID. She tested positive for COVID.
I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna put on speed 1.25 because this is like about 30 minutes long, maybe about 20 something, whatever. So I'm gonna put on speed 1.25 so we can get through it because it's late here. And if it's too fast for you, you can hit your settings and you can slower the settings. But I think you're gonna be able to understand. So we get the gist of what he's saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's resume.
They don't want you to know that. They're trying to hide that. The judge tests positive for COVID. Out of all the cheating they did in this case, the judge tests positive for COVID. They don't say that on the news. They're trying to protect her some kind of way so she won't be shown to have tested positive for COVID. Out of nowhere. See, you can cheat all you want with this man law, but at the end of the day, there's the laws of the universe. See, you're being corrupt, and it's the laws of the universe, and this is what happened. She tests positive for COVID. I tell my lawyer, this is when I know I'm getting railroaded, because I'm telling my lawyer, I'm saying, like, I don't want to go in there with her with COVID. They're already cheating on me. They're cheating in the case as it is. I don't want to go in there right now. They're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just hurry up and finish this. I'm like, nah, man, first of all, y'all offered to drop the rate in the false imprisonment in the beginning in front of the whole world. So what am I here for? Why would you offer a rapist to drop a rape and false imprisonment to somebody in front of the world if you know that that's what I did? But you don't. You don't have any evidence that I did that, and you know I never did it. That's why you didn't want to go forward with this. So now you're going forward with the whole parade, bringing in false witnesses from the past and, coaching people what to say and lying on me with no details. It's all sounding crazy. It's all sounding like a circus. But at the end of the day, you're cheating. You're not giving us any leeway. You're not being fair about anything. And now the judge caught COVID. And she caught COVID that morning, right? What they call morning. And you still come to work, putting everybody in jeopardy, talking about, oh, we're still going to go forward with this. We're still going to go. So zealous to get it done. But you put everybody's life in danger. Then I say, I don't want to be in here with you. She's like, no, you want to be in here anyway. And if you don't, we're going to move forward without you. I'm like, what do you mean you're going to move forward without me? Yeah, you can go in the back. I was like, well, I'll be able to hear. She's like, no, you're not going to be able to hear. But your lawyer is going to go forward. I was like, well, I would like to fire my lawyer. Because why would my lawyer advise me to put my life in danger coming in here with you? That's insufficient counsel. I want to fire my lawyer for him even telling me to go forward with this, knowing that you're tested positive for COVID. And that's what they don't want you to know. And then, on top of that, we got people lying and keep saying cult leader. That's like calling me a nigger. I think cult leader is the new nigger. That's how you call a nigger now. Because this is a modern day lynching, and they keep calling me a cult leader. You can't call me, you can say alleged cult leader. You can't just call me a cult leader, and everybody's trying to feed off of it, right? But let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about who's the cult. Because every species on this planet lives in.
You have 1 minute left.
I'm going to call right back.
That's a jail phone call. And I see you, Catherine, up in here. I see you, girl. All right, let's get back to it. And girl, that Temu, oh my gosh, I was just ordering some more stuff. I hope you be doing some more videos on it. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, we waiting because he has to get another phone call, so it takes a second till he loads up. I don't know how they do it in jail. It's not a place I want to visit. Sorry there. It's still on. It's still pause. Like I say, have to wait till he makes another phone call. I guess it's a little.
So now let's talk about it being a cult. Like, how is it a cult? Like, at the end of the day,
Let me slow.
everything in nature lives in tune with nature. It's like, I think there's a number of species on. Boom. So now let's talk about it being a cult. Like, how is it a cult? Like, at the end of the day, everything in nature lives in tune with nature. It's like, I think there's a number of species on this planet, right? Let's talk about what a culture is. Let's talk about the culture of this whole organism we live in called Earth, right? Let's look at all of the animals on the planet, every species on the planet, and let's look at how everything lives in tune with nature. Then let's look at the human, who's living after the European, right? That's called a meocult. Then let's look at them being a species, the only species that live against the ecosystem on this planet. And you're calling me a cult because I'm telling people to live back in harmony with everything else on the planet? No, you're the cult. That's what we call Babylon, right? You're the cult. You're the one that has to, poop in toilets. You're the one that has to wear shoes on your feet. You're the one that has to live against the ecosystem. You can't live sustainable to the planet. But then people get online and just ride this, right? Everybody's riding this slave because they see me online getting railroaded and they want to jump on. All of these people that were so-called with me, now they're saying, oh, he's a cult leader. I don't think it's fair. I don't hear no one speaking up. Even though I'm being attacked, I don't hear no one speaking up saying, hey, you know what? That's messed up because all of y'all was there. We watched y'all. We was attacking y'all together. Then now all of y'all joining them, like, do y'all not see this? But come on. There's man's law, right? And then there's universal law. What do you think? Who you think's gonna win this? It's bigger than me.
I follow God's law. That's what I choose. God's law. Jesus Christ is my savior. Yes, he is. Resume.
fighting me or are you fighting God, nature? Who are you fighting here? Who are you siding with? The same people that hung you to trees? The same people that beat you? You want to be these people so bad. At the end of the day, I mean, think about this very deeply. You got people turning on, oh, he's a cult leader. How my culture was nature. I'm telling you to go back to nature and live in harmony with the ecosystem and the planet. If you keep forcing men to be monogamous, you're not mad at the man because he's going to be domesticated. You're mad at God because God made man monogamous. That's how we are. And so you're not mad with us. You're mad with God. You feel what I'm saying? All I was doing was being honest about that. You see what I'm saying? So here it is. You know, we're in this fake trial. I'm being lied on by many people, and it is what it is. It is what it is because Christ was lied on. But I want you to watch it very closely. That it's the cult thing for me. It's the cult. Why you keep calling me a cult leader? All of a sudden, I'm a cult leader. You see what I'm saying? Like, why y'all doing that in the news? I'm not getting a fair shot in my press. Your defamation of character. You keep calling me a cult leader, Eligio Bishop, a cult leader. It's enough that you're putting rape on me. As if I needed to rape anybody. For what do I need to rape someone for anyway? If a person doesn't have money, as soon as they get money, what they...
I personally feel, and I could be wrong, because like I said, 3 sides of his story. It's his side, then that heifer side, and then there's the truth, right? But honestly, I don't think he arred her. I really don't. I just don't have that feeling that he did. And remember, when she first started, I don't have all these clips. Y'all have to look it up or whatever, right? But when he first started, she kept saying, and he's going to say it here, she's saying, we made love. We made love. Who uses those words if you've been arred? She didn't even say had sex. She said, we made love. That's strong words when it's come to being intimate. That's completely different. I mean, how you going to say we made love and then you're going to turn around and say, well, he arred me. Okay? See, this is where I have a problem at. Okay? I have a big problem with this because we watched this woman leave this cult and come back to the cult. Leave the cult. She actually left the cult. Well, let me say carbonation, whatever. She left carbonation. Then she went to another place. What was it? TKO, the guy's name? Over there to upset him. And she had all that makeup on with her little outfit showing, oh, I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me. Whatever it was. I don't have that clip either. But I remember. Then she came back. And do y'all remember the big fight? When she ran running down the block to go and jump Malia? Y'all remember that? So the point I'm trying to make is all of them is a bunch of clowns. Nobody's innocent. So Nature Boy should not be the only one going down. And I don't think he did that. And I'm not defending Nature Boy because I'm not a Nature Boy fan. I don't get down with this. But hey, they grown adults. They're going to do what they want to do. You see on social media how this clown is. You decide you grown. You want to go over there and live that life. Do you. But when it comes to children, that's a whole nother subject. But if these grown adults want to live that life, let them do it. Or whatever. But what we want to know is about Mama Dia. That's the main thing. Anybody can answer about Mama Dia? And all of y'all not innocent. These clowns ain't innocent. Let's get back to it.
They overspend. They don't know how to spend money. They're overzealous about money. If a person don't have food, as soon as they get food, they're overzealous. I had women. Maybe if I didn't have women, it would make sense, but I had women all over me. You know what I'm saying? What do I need to rape a girl for? For what? So here's the thing that they don't want y'all to know, since I'm being railroaded and they want to cheat. The interview that they did.
I know I keep pausing. And there was also a video that he did. I don't have all these videos. But he was talking about the sex with all these women and what he do. And what they was talking about it too. So they was all smiling and giggling about what they do. They was happy. You know, some people's really freakish out here. Some people like to go all out and do certain things. And, you know, if it's 2 consenting adults, do you have fun. As long as it's not with children, against somebody's will, animals, manipulation, do you. The 2 grown adults and no minors. I forgot, let's throw in the minors. No minors. Oh, well, some people might look at it different from what I'm saying. But, you know, let's get back to it.
That she did with the police. They're hiding that. They played my interview, but they never played her interview. They're scared when it comes to her interview. You know why? Because her interview says what? Her interview says that she never told these people I raped them at all. That's why we have the police interview right there so you can hear. The jury doesn't know that.
Nurse, you are so right. He talked too much. See, this is the things about with sociopath and narcissists. If you have the patience to really listen to them, because you got to get through the word salad. If you're good to get through the word salad, you good. But if you have the patience to listen to them, they actually throw their own self under the bus when they talk. They do. You just have to get patience. Eventually, they're going to throw their own self on the bus. They don't realize they talk. They love to talk. They love people to listen to them. Yep. Back to it.
But they're hiding it in court, and they're doing it in a legal way. They're legally hiding it in court. They're not allowing us to talk about it. They're not allowing us to question the fact that here's a plain out question. Hey, did he ever rape you? That's the question asked her.
Is this a jail call?
The police said he raped you because she said the detective.
Yep. This is the I hope I got it correct. This is the jail call that he made after what we just saw. You know, that whole situation with the COVID.
Doesn't he understand all jail calls is recorded?
See, this is what I'm trying to say. These people, these narcissists, sociopaths, well, let's say the whole cluster B personality disorder. They don't realize they in their own little world. And how does he think? Like I said, all the calls is being recorded. You sitting there insulting your lawyer in front of people on camera with the judge. Okay, you kept your lawyer. Let's see how good he's going to do your case. Oh, well. You know what I mean? And, you know, if you pay nothing, you're going to get nothing. I'm sorry, but it is in anything in life. I'm not talking about with lawyers, anything in life. Even in relationships. Resume.
Detectives were coming there to investigate revenge porn. But as they was here, the T did an interview before the detectives, and in that interview, the T had planted is there a sexual assault? The girl already said no. She said she thought it was fake. She said, no, but I know he was faking it. It felt like he was faking it, which answers the question right there. They won't play that video because that's when the so-called idea of sexual assault was planted. Then from then, they called Terry. They called her. When they called her, they went all the way to Fayetteville to see her. Then the detectives come out there, and if you listen to the interview, she has no idea about no sexual assault. If you listen to the first interview the second interview with detectives, if you're listening to the detectives interview, she has no idea about sexual assault. So she's saying, we made love 4 times. She told him that we made love. And then the detectives go on saying, hey man, this guy's a bad person. We need to jam him up. We need to put him in prison. That's what we need to do. We need to put him in prison. Without you, we have nothing. We have nothing without you. We need your help. Now, we know you had sex, but did at any time you say no? Now, wait a minute. She just told you what happened when we had sex. We made love. Then she says, her getting the hint. She's like, I don't know what you mean by consensual, because now they're coaxing her into saying that he asked her 6 times was it consensual, just enough to start making her understand where they're going with this. So she's like, oh, yeah, okay, no, I didn't, I said no, and then I said, okay, type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so then that's when like, all right, cool, we got the rape. They was never going to charge me with rape, because they was going to really charge me with rape. They would do a rape kit, they would do all this other stuff, they would order a psychologist and a real expert in. They was never going to give me a rape. They was trying to get me with human trafficking. They thought I was pimping. And that's what
I do remember that. Didn't they just start off they was going to do this human trafficking? I think I do remember hearing that. Then all of a sudden it just switched gears to this. All right, back to it.
they tried, but they couldn't find a way that I was making money off of these girls. So when they couldn't find this was what took them 2 years, because they were trying to find human trafficking, but they couldn't find human trafficking. So they offered to drop the rate, but they still wanted me to do jail time. So y'all just locked me up. Y'all used the rate for a charge enough to come in and investigate me. That's enough to hold me and investigate me, right? So the detectives never planned to use this rape charge at all. Never. What they did was they was like, okay, we're going to use this to investigate deeper. So they get everything, and they start trying to build the case. They're looking for stuff. That's where you see the emails. The girl shot the T, right, Chantel Coleman. She's sending them stuff. She's sending them text messages, sending them videos. I mean, they got video after video. They're literally maliciously prosecuting. They're not looking for the truth. They're looking to plant stuff on me. And this is what they're hiding in court. There's two things that they're hiding in court. They're hiding the interview, the real interview, where she tells her side of the story in the T interview, because that's when she tells the most authentic story in the T interview.
Okay. See, this is really hard to do this trial because we're not actually seeing it there. And it's very funny because I'm trying to understand why Law and Crime is not covering it and only Court TV is doing clips. There's something more to this, but I don't know, whatever. But he has a point there. I don't know in the court with everything, but why the interview of this heifer claiming the heifer's right there, the one in the bottom right on the side, that's the heifer, the one that's claimed that, she was art. So I'm just like, where is that video? Where is that? Why they didn't play it in the court? I don't know. But like I said, when you're in court, the judge could decide what they want to be put out as evidence and what they don't. So if you have a judge that might not like you too much or whatever the deal is, or just having a bad day, want to be a B, you're screwed. So I'm just trying to understand because, I love interrogations and body cams. You learn a lot from interrogation and body cams. I can't seem to find none over here. But if she said that before, why are they here? Why is he here? I don't know. Anybody who's here can explain to me or watching replay, feel free to explain to me, but just be respectful. Resume.
Now, the team took the interview and slipped other little things in the interview to make people not like me. But the truth is, in that T interview, when she starts talking about what happened that night, you hear the truth. She said stuff like, I didn't want to lead him in my heart. Baba would never treat me like this. I wanted to go upstairs. The girls were jealous. She was getting into it with the girls. And then, boom, she comes upstairs. She says, we make love. And she got sucked back in. Of course, she's talking to a hater, right? So she got to make it seem like, oh, I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, you feel me? But then there's no false imprisonment. You had your phone the whole time. I walk out the room. What the hell I need to rape you for? We're all over Twitter having sex. Everybody's seen this. But people are so hell-bent in the entertainment of it or getting the, people want to see that they have an effect on something from a distance. Like, oh, we got him locked up. Oh, my God, this is working. We really got him this far. Like, and they're so excited about being somebody that has some kind of manipulation or some kind of influence to do something to someone that they become intoxicated with that. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh yeah, look at what we're doing. We got him locked up. Yeah. Like it's like a rush from cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? But what you don't understand is universal law, karma. Things come back to you. You can't cheat. So now they got the detectives who want black men locked up.
Okay, nurse, you said something. Nature Boy told the detectives, Janae said no, but okay. I'm a little lost what you're saying. Okay. Oh gosh, nurse. Repeat that again so I get what you're saying. Nature Boy told the detective, Janae said no, but I'm lost. Tell me again. Let's get back to it.
Anyway, who are prejudiced anyway. They know they can get convictions. They're looking for this. The detectives like, yeah, we've been following him for a minute. They told me in the interview, they don't even know me before then. But in her interview, they're like, oh yeah, we've been following this Nature Boy for a minute. We've been trying to get him for a while. Without you, we have nothing. We need you. She was only there for revenge porn. They don't coax this girl into a sexual assault so they can get something big enough to take me down. If you listen to the interview very closely.
Why do I think he might be telling the truth on this part? I could be completely wrong. These are just my thoughts. These are my thoughts and opinions of what I'm feeling, the vibes. Like I said, been watching these clowns for a minute. But I had stopped after a while, you know what I mean? Because I just realized, these people, they're not really being held hostage over there. They like being over there. This is what they like to do, whatever. I was just worried about Mama Dia and the children. That was it. So that's why I had stopped watching them. But the stuff that I was seeing before, I'm like, all right, back to it.
She tells you exactly what happens in the interview. In the beginning, we're gonna post a video that they will not let you listen to in court. Straight up, she tells you, you're not about to Rashad Jamal me, my nigga. You know what you're not about to do is Malachi Z. York me. See, this is why I never let kids around me. Y'all should get mad. I ain't never want to have no kids around me. Why? Because this is what they do. This is what they do. And then it's like, come on now. So here's where the evidence is. Here's where the evidence lies of my innocence. Listen to the T's interview about when she starts talking about, we're going to post it. The interview where she tells her side of the story about what happened that night. Right there. I'm going to tell you why I left. We're going to post it for you so you can hear the original without a whole bunch of stuff edited out and stuff. No, we're going to show you exactly what she says. It's innocent and it's straight up before anybody got into her head. Then you hear the T says, do you think that that's sexual coercion or a step below sexual assault, coercion? Or she says, no, but I don't think it was love because it felt fake. Now, how do you fake a rape? Right? How do you fake a rape? Right there exonerates me right there. Boom. She said, oh, we fake a rape. Okay, cool. So she's like, oh, he only thought I wanted dick and I wanted love. But Terry, how are we going to love you when you kept shitting on me? We let you.
All right, my girl nurse says, all right, Nature Boy talked to the detectives and said Janae said no, but went on talking about his wives. So you're saying that she told the detectives no to sex? Is that what you mean? Help me out on that one. All right, let's get back to, because I know if I'm correct, everybody please don't hold me to everything I'm saying because the bits and pieces and everything. But what I'm correct, what I think I'm correct about is at first, I think I did show the body cam in my past videos. I gotta look up the past videos I did. I did like 3 videos on Nature Boy or whatever. And I think Jack did some on, yeah, we did some on Jack's channel, whatever, on his channel. But I just remember her saying love, love, love. And then all of a sudden later on she changed. I don't know. But thank you, nurse, for sharing that. But I mean, sharing up this, if you know anything else, because I'm lost on that part. You say Nature Boy talked to detectives and said Janae said no, but went on talking about his wives. Okay.
Back in, right? So that you can work your way back to being trusted again. How you expect me to fall in love and be in love with you and stuff when you went on TKO and did a whole damn PK and you know what I'm saying, and embarrassed me and I gotta let you back. Yeah, but damn, you think you're supposed to hop back in and everybody's supposed to be in love with you? No, it's time, homie.
Pause that a second, Donna.
So if you wanted to do all that things that you did to get attention so that you can come back and get some dick from me, you see what I'm saying? And then when we had sex, it didn't feel good enough for you. I didn't make love to you the way I make love to Malia.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the difference between true supporters and people who just there to see your downfall. I'll give you an example. Donald Trump, former president of the United States.
Oh,
of
God,
course,
yeah,
we know a lot about him, but he still has a lot of supporters. If he were to go to jail today, they will do their best to break him out. They will do their best to pay his legal fees. They will do their best to keep him out of jail. Nature Boy, he had a bunch of followers. Yeah, we love you, love you, love you. But when he got pinched, where everybody else at?
There was a time that Nature Boy had you know what? I want to resume that one because it was something I did want to talk about. We're gonna get through this order. We're
Okay.
gonna go back because what you just said. Oh gosh, hope I don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, my memory. All right, let's get back.
And you know what I'm saying, and embarrass me, and I gotta let you back. Yeah, but damn, you think you're supposed to hop back in and everybody's supposed to be in love with you? No, it takes time, homie. So if you wanted to do all that things that you did to get attention so that you can come back and get some dick from me, you see what I'm saying? And then when we had sex, it didn't feel good enough for you. I didn't make love to you the way I make.
What he's saying right now is what I think is what set everything off. We have to let's be real. A lot of women, when they become scorn, we could be some evil bees. Just say it. See, men have the physical. They can physically mess us up. But us women, we can mentally mess them up. I mean, if you're in that dark psychology kind of thing and stuff, which I'm taking classes in dark psychology currently right now, and it's deep, but I love it. All right, let's get back to it.
Love to Malia a rider. That shows. Right now, she could be crazy as she wants. She ain't going to no damn cops telling lies on me because she can't get her way. She's a rider. You see what I'm saying? And you think y'all so weird because y'all told you live in.
Okay, Malia is the one in this. What? Wait. Oh, okay. Malia is on. If you're looking at the screen, on the right side, right next to Nature Boy, that's Malia. All right, and at the bottom right, closer to the right, that's the one Janae. And the one under Janae, I forgot her name, but I forgot her name. And then there's Efru, a waste of. I ain't gonna say nothing. Let's get back to it.
In the internet world with weirdos. The streets is watching. God's people is watching. God's people is with me. Like it's a whole bunch of people with me. You understand? That seed alive, that seed of the seed. The streets is with me. You feel they looking at it like, damn, that shit fucked up. See, we see what they're doing. Nature's with me. Because it's an act of nature for you to test positive for COVID. So no matter what laws you're using to cheat, nature's with me. God is with me. The divine feminine is with me. The divine is with me. I got ancestors with me, riding with me.
Obviously, God is not with you in the courts.
You're not about to do this to me, no. So then you look at the interviews and you look at what's going on and you see like, oh, they're not playing that police interview. So when we questioned detectives, we wanted to question detectives, we wanted to ask a simple question. Did she ever tell you that he raped her? Because they can't say yes. And if they can't say yes, then how did you ever charge him with that in the first place? So this is why they bring the parade in. Okay, he's a cult leader, first of all, right? And then this is his way of having authority and having power over people. And this is what she was afraid of because she was a part of a cult. Man, until he wasn't no goddamn afraid of me, and y'all know it.
I agree. She didn't seem like she was scared. My opinion.
You know, wait, no, because they cheating anyway. Y'all gonna do what y'all doing to me anyway, right? They say my name all in the news. They call me a cult leader. They're disrespecting my name. They're disrespecting me. This defamation of character. No one's doing anything about it. But they protected the judge from it being public that she caught COVID and she came into work putting my life in danger. She's cheating during the court, not allowing them to show.
Okay, Nature Boy, you kind of exaggerating with this life in danger. Maybe you said this about a year and a half ago, yeah, but people don't feel this way about the sea anymore. It's changed. It has changed. Thank God. Love you, Lord. Thank you. Resume.
Show the interview of her. Show the interview. They played my interview, but play her interview with the police, and you'll realize she never said I raped her ever. So how do you charge me with something that she never said I did? Well, sometimes victims don't. This is why they got the domestic violence lady. But the domestic violence expert was supposed to be there the first 24 hours, 48 hours, and talk to them. She ain't never talked to her. She never talked to no victim. She never talked to nobody. She ain't even talked to me. The expert.
Dad, I really hate I can't see this trial. Because if you're a victim of domestic violence, you are supposed to be talking to one of those counselors, and they're supposed to help you and guide you. Interesting. When did it happen? Oh, well, all right, back to it.
All they're using these experts is to look at the video evidence that the DA has. That's all they're doing. They're looking at the DA and they're making an opinion upon that. Okay, if I'm a cult leader expert and I'm looking at the video that you give me and I see these 6, 7, 8 videos that you're showing me, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is a sign of a destructive cult leader. Yeah, that's my opinion. And then they go to court and they start giving education in the court about what a cult leader is, just confusing the jury. So this is how you get railroaded. This is how they blind them. Because it's not like you did a real assessment on me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff, like, you got to understand, like, I was playing a role. We was doing stuff for clout. We was acting. We was shooting a documentary. This stuff was acting. You see what I'm saying? But it's all good, though.
And everybody has to remember, if you've been watching this, he did say, they did come out that they did a lot of skits. Just stuff, everybody, not everybody, because I definitely don't do it, but a lot of people with social media. And I know it's going to come out. I'm waiting for, what's the word I'm trying? Medical diagnosis about people obsession with social media, with clicks and views. It's going to come out eventually. Probably not now, probably about 5, 6 years or whatever. But it's going to come out. It's going to be a diagnosis. But a lot of people are so obsessed over clicks and views. They'll say anything and do anything just to get the clicks and views and attention. And that is, my opinion, is something mentally wrong with you to do that. You'll lie, whatever, just to get whatever you want. And this is what these clowns did. This is what all these clowns did when they was over there. They all got together and they figure out, what we could do to bring in the ratings. And people, not say ratings, whatever, views. Let's say bringing the views. Just look at them, all of them. And I can't stand this clown. You see this clown right here with this blue skirt? You want to be Nature Boy. and you figured, how can I get Nature Boy? I'm going to bang his wife and impregnate her.
If Nature Boy was smart, he will point out, pull all those tapes of Solar manipulating Jaguar right.
See, this is what I'm trying to say, Jack. When you have a public defender, you can't. They got a budget. They can only do but so much, because my thoughts and opinions. There's so much stuff out here. There's no way that this man should be going down for these charges. Do you understand what I'm saying? All the stuff that's evidence, everything that's out, but they only going to pick and choose, and they're not going to do a long trial for him. What was that tall white guy that had that long trial? Oh, God, I can't remember his name. That killed the family. Oh, well, resume. But karma is something. Resume.
Because at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, so when we look at the so-called witnesses that they let in, the 3 witnesses that they let in, that had nothing to do with nothing that night at all. Of course you know my baby mom hates me. She's all over line hating me. So you're going to bring her in as a witness to lie on me? And then at the end of the day, like, how am I supposed to defend myself?
Now, he's saying, I think he's talking about Velvet, because I got to find the interview of Velvet. I really want to hear what Velvet have to say on the stand. I just want to hear her lies that spills out her mouth. Because, honey, you would have still been in carbonation with him. You just didn't want to share the wood. He wants you to be his number one woman, head chiefess, control everything. But, however, he wanted you to be comfortable to share the wood and even do, the threesomes or whatever that stuff. But she wasn't down with it. She wanted to be the head one, just be in control. And that's why you got upset. So that's why I say, scorn, woman.
All 3 of these other people that you just brought in. It was only just about one person. Now you just brought 3 other people and you're trying to R. Kelly me. Oh, yeah, the Me Too crowd comes in and they're like, oh, yeah, well, he did this to me on 2018 and there's no evidence of it, but he did it. How can I defend myself? I'm already trying to defend myself from this lie, the first lie. Okay, now you throw 3 other people in there that lying on me to just hearsay, and it just, see what I'm saying? Like, so now you're confusing the jury, like, wow, this guy's a bad person. Then you say in court, don't go home and research this person and know that there's knowing that there's all kind of bad stuff online. When they was picking the jury said, well, shit, I've seen him on TV already. I've seen him on the news already. So I'm already seeing him on the news. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because you played me on the news. And then you tell people, don't go home. You keep telling the people when the jury's in the court, remember, don't go home and research him. Don't go home and go on YouTube and go on Instagram.
A judge can say that 1,000,000 times. People are going to do what they want to do. You can tell your children, don't do this, don't do that. But they're going to do what they want to do. And adults are going to do what they want to do. So I don't care if judge tell people such, unless they have these people stuck in a hotel during the whole trial, taking away TVs, newspapers, and everything. That's the only way you're going to control it. But once you let those people on the jury walk out and go home, people have husbands and wives. People do pillow talk. I mean, ladies, are you going to hide anything from your husband? Gentlemen, are you going to hide anything from your wife? No, people talk. People gossip, chit chat, whatever. So that's what I'm saying. It's just pray you don't get caught up in situations like this, because your life depends on the jury. The jury makes the final decision on your destiny, unfortunately. But they're human beings. They're going to go home and talk. Somebody probably so interested in this trial. It's like, you know what? Let me look this up. What's up this Nature Boy? What he was doing? I'm just saying, just something to think about, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to it.
Don't go on there, okay? This is what the judge is telling these people. I'm like, wow, like why you keep reminding these people not to do that? That's exactly what they're going to go do. So the jury goes home, and what do? They probably did that. Now they have a biased opinion about me to come back. You see what I'm saying? And so now you get a guilty jury. You get a jury that's biased already, so I don't get a fair shot at a trial. But guess what happens? Nature calls. Nature calls. And for all the people, shout out to I heard an interview by, what's his name? Rambo. I call him Rambo. I don't know his other name. Rambo did an interview, and he made an unbiased opinion of it, gave an unbiased opinion of it. You see what I'm saying? Because they know most of the violence was because people was fighting each other. I was the one that orchestrated them to wrestle.
Okay, he's talking about Rambo. Let's see, Rambo's in this picture. Rambo. Okay. The one he's talking about, and I want to see that. I didn't get a chance, just crazy busy, but I gotta get a chance to see the interview. But it was something that Rambo said I could relate to. I'm gonna try to show it over the weekend if I can. If I'm going to town, I'm gonna show the video with that one. Rambo is the last guy on your left, the Spanish guy on the left with the, what's that, black and white, whatever it is, in between the guy with the green and the guy with the red. Lord have mercy. Why are men dressed like that? All right, let's get back to it.
I orchestrated boxing matches with boxing gloves on. I orchestrated wrestling matches.
Nature
You've seen that I did
Boy
that to work out problems
has
out.
shorts on, and the rest of the guys have these little skirts. You notice that in the picture?
Hold up, Jack.
Nature
I
Boy
didn't even
has
notice that.
shorts,
Wait
and
a
the
minute.
rest of the guys got the little long skirts on like the women.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up.
You see that?
I didn't even notice that, Jack.
He got the
Right.
Nature Boy got the
They all
shorts
got skirts
hanging out, and the rest of the guys got these little skirts on like little girls. You knows how he played. He trick bagged those guys. Look at him.
I can't. I didn't even
look at it.
Jack, I've been looking at this picture a million times. I guess I'm so focused on Mama Dia because it hurts me to my heart. I mean, my spirit with Mama Dia, oh my gosh. I have to be careful I talk about it because it really do bring tears to my eye. And her family needs closure. But I'm always so looking at this picture because of her. I didn't realize they all got skirts.
Look how Rambo's sucking his stomach in. I see you.
But Rambo, I'm gonna try to find you this weekend because I kind of like what you was saying. Because basically what Rambo was saying is, I'm gonna use my words. These are grown people. They knew what the heck they was getting into when they came there. So you all want to cry all this stuff? Hey, you knew what you was getting into when you came there. That's basically what Rambo was saying. All right, let's get back to this interview because I got y'all here forever. Oh my gosh, it's going on 10. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna finish. I'm not gonna talk no more. I promise. Let's go to it.
Moments where we sat in a circle and Dr. Bishop came and talked about our issues because people kept fighting. I was the one regulating everything to make sure people would stop fighting because it was a reality TV show in my house. Anytime you put a group of people, of females and males together, there's going to be drama. So at the end of the day, what did I do? I had, it's a real nigga moment. Hey, can't hold it in. I got to talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about the real end moments. I remember when he did that. And everybody was so excited. They just love it. They just want to watch it and everything. All that was all rehearsed. It was all act. The real end moments. And he filmed everything. So you could see everything he was doing. The rest of these clowns was doing. And clownettes. Not you, Mama Dear. You're not a clownette. I'm totally taking you out the picture. You just got caught up. Resume.
It's a real nigga moment. Remember? You remember that? Real nigga moments? What was real niggas moments about?
I remember.
It's about what? Us talking our issues out. Whatever issues I let you in, I said, here's an issue that's going on behind the scenes, right? Everything was recorded. That's what real nigga moments was. So it is what it is. Y'all know the truth. I'm going to end it right here, man. And Dr. Bishop as well. Stand up. So yeah, like I said, y'all, I'm not gonna be the person that they do on. I'm not gonna be the Bill Cosby. I'm not gonna be the R. Kelly. I'm gonna let people know my side of the story so you know the truth. You're not gonna shut me up. I'm not gonna be what's this guy that went to jail with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not about to be that some people. I'm not. You're not about to.
Jack, did you read this about the Megan Thee Stallion? I didn't even. I listened to. I didn't listen to the whole thing. Interesting. All right, resume.
Shut me up and let no one know what's really going on. These guys falsely arrested me for rape. Put me.
Unfortunately, while this was live, I was unable to record it with the comments on the screen. But from this point on, you will be able to see some comments at the last 5 minutes. I did not read the comments. I kind of want to see what people are saying about this call. So if you're interested, here goes. If the font is too small, I am sorry about that. I was unable to record it from.
That's Sweet Ma for Life. This is her channel. There was something I wanted to show. I'm gonna have to read something. All right, let's get back to this one.
The proper device. So I just wanted to leave you with this.
For rape. Put me in here and investigate the whole thing and put some charges on me that wasn't true in the first place. Now because I won't take they offered me 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And I would have to only do 2 in prison. Then they said that I would not. I said I'm not about to sign up as no sex offender. They said okay, we'll make it so you don't have to sign up for a sex offender. That's how desperate they was for me not to go through with this trial. And then the next thing they're desperate about is hiding that interview. Because if you listen to the interview, she never gives the police any, because the police are coaxing her into a rape. They had in their mind sexual assault. But it was like, we know you had sex, but did you ever say no? You don't have to say that to a rape victim. A rape victim's going to come to you and say, he raped me. She came to you for revenge porn. Then she told you we made love 4 times. She told the story 4 times. We're going to go to my YouTube page, Nature Boy TV, and go listen to the interview with the police. Listen to the interview. She tells the story, clear out. This is what they won't play in court. They played my interview, but they won't play her interview. Why? Because it exonerates me completely. And it shows that I was never supposed to be arrested in the first place for that. They charged me with a false charge. It's a malicious prosecution. They never had any intention to do anything good because what's her name? Mrs. Coleman, the T, went to detectives. The team went to detectives, sent them all these videos and stuff like they do at every place else I've been. They were supposed to do a proper investigation. Had they did that, they would have realized, oh, this man ain't do nothing. But they said, we're going to get him on something. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this parade up of a cult leader. We're going to see a real judge. The judge is against me, too. That's why they're using the judge. Because if I had Asha Jackson, who was the chief judge, who told her to go home yesterday, I don't know if y'all see the video clip of when I told her I'm not comfortable being in here right now. And she's like, oh, you have no other choice. We're going to move forward with this with or without you. I'm like, how do you move forward in the trial without me? My lawyer's giving me ill advice because he's telling me to come in here, during COVID. I mean, when you having COVID, he's putting my life in danger. So that's not good advice from my lawyer for him to tell me to come in here. So I would like to fire my lawyer. You're not firing your lawyer right now. Your lawyer's doing a really good job. Why? Because he's doing things the way you want to do it, railroading me. You're not giving us any objections. My lawyer had it on file. She's going with the prosecutor the whole way. She's being biased the whole time. And obviously she has attitude with me and doesn't like me because it's caught on camera. So I'm not getting a fair trial and it's coming out. She's shaking, or if you're watching her closely, she's shaking in her boots because my lawyer's giving her law and giving her objections that make sense. But they're trying to find any little thing to get away with what they're doing. They're like, oh yeah, there's this one case law right here. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. No. Anything we ask for is no. You put stuff in that confuses the jury, and then you say, oh, we gave you a fair trial. No, you didn't. Because if we was dealing with just her and me, I would be innocent because you would have to listen to the interview with the police. Listen to the interview with the police. She told them we'll make love. She told originally, if you listen to the interview with the T, the original interview, only the part where she's telling you exactly what happened that night. That's the most honest story she's given because no one had got in her head yet. This is her own story. Then you hear the T plant in her mind. Do you think that was sexual assault? And she was like, no. Then you can hear right after that, she said it was fake. Well, he thought I wanted was dick, but I wanted love. Then the T is saying to her group that's trying to.
I know. I said I wasn't to talk no more. But if this is true and this is all recorded, why is he in court? Something to think about. Excuse the background noise over here.
If he locked up, she should go to the police. Ooh. She's like, yeah, I know. I told him to go to the police, but she's not going. She said she doesn't want to do that. And then boom. Then right after that, the T contacted the detectives. The detectives drive out to Natiri and do the interview. When they do the interview, Natiri tells them the story. They're investigating about the revenge porn. So when they're investigating, she tells them. Then you say this. Then the detectives on there like, this guy's a clown. This guy's a bad person. You love him. Yeah, I know you love him, but you love a bad person. We need to jam him up. We need to put him in prison. We need you to prosecute. Without you, we have nothing. Okay? He's an asshole. This guy's a bad guy. We need you. Without you, we have nothing. Exactly. Because they had nothing without her. So then they were desperate. So what they do, they're like, I know you said you had sex. Was this consensual? Why would you have to ask somebody that got raped? Was it consensual? This somebody won't play it in court because you're coaxing her. And why would you ask her that? Then she says, I don't know what you mean by consensual. Because now she's trying to get the head. I mean, I said, did you say no? At any time you said, well, I said no, I didn't want to be there. That's not rape. You get what I'm saying? So she says no, she didn't want to be there. And then it goes into, she asked him, was it consensual 6 times. Go listen to it, y'all, on my YouTube page if you want to know the truth. If you don't want the truth, if you hate me, that's fine. But I don't deserve to go to prison. I know y'all want to see me out there getting this, you know what I'm saying, doing me. The funny thing about the haters is, if I get locked up and I go over for life, you have no more contact. Think about it. Okay, so I got to go. Love myself. I'll talk to y'all later, babies.
Although I'm posting this, I am now
I will have to say, you got a point. He go to jail. The content creators that focus on Nature Boy, that was their challenge all about. What kind of content you gonna have? And the reason why I'm gonna go there, because one time Nature Boy had got arrested. When was that time he got arrested? Oh my God. The whole nature, I call it the Nature Boy sector, was like sad. Because they was like, what are we gonna talk about? What is our content gonna be about? I mean, literally, they were sad. Hold on just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry there. But there was a time, I can't remember, maybe about 2 years ago or a year ago, whatever. But there was a time with Nature Boy had got arrested. And everybody was just so sad. They were like, what we gonna do for commentary? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna talk about? Crazy. All right, but now that he's locked up, whatever, I guess people doing commentary again. But that's just the end. That was everything I wanted to show was today. I'm gonna try to do something over the weekend. If I do, more update. If anything else, I hear update about with the trial. But I really want to find the Velvet's testimony. That's the one I want to hear. I played Janae's the other time, so you can watch the other video I did. So that's just about it. But I don't want nobody getting mixed up. I don't support Nature Boy. I don't support his lifestyle. I don't support combination what they do. But I will say, they grown adults. If this is what they want to do, this is what they want to do. And for them to leave and come back, leave to come back. And one thing I have to say, let's say like those other cult leaders, Charles Manson, Jim Jones, Jeff something. What was his name? Oh my God, I'm gonna do commentary on them, but that'll be later on. A lot of them didn't really have the social media to find out what a person is all about. These people, they seen what he was all about. Everything he put out on social media. So you know what you're getting yourself into before you go there. And a lot of these women, especially Janae, the one at the bottom, she kept going back and forth. She even went to another person, TKO. Like she was trying, let me show you, Nature Boy. So I'm just saying, this is something to think about. These scorn women out here, you hurt a woman, they can get evil. But men, you got to be careful out here hurting women. Don't be out here breaking women's hearts, manipulating them, using for their time. Because you know what? Karma is something else. It's going to come back to you, and it's going to kick you in your butt when you least expect. You think you all that? You got these women over here popping and stuff like that. But then one day, you have to face your demons. And it's going to happen when you least expect. It might happen in your sleep. You can't sleep. Or whatever. You're having bad luck in relationships. So just think twice. What you do with women. But I don't like lying heifers. I don't. People do not need to be in jail for something they didn't do. And that's where I have a problem with. I could be completely wrong. Like I said, 3 sides to every story. It's Nature Boy, Janae's, and then there's the truth. I'm just going by the past experience of what, of the past videos of what I've seen. And I'm like, Janae, really? And the latest video, I even did it. Y'all can look back. I'll probably post one on a community post tomorrow, so you can go from there. All right, so let's just read the vote, and I'm going to stop talking because it is late. And thank you all for hanging out with me because I had to do this. I had to. All right, we got 12 votes. And of course, Donna, 88. No, I'm sorry. We have 12 votes. Will Nature Boy be found guilty? 83% said, of course, Donna. 0% says, no way. 17% says, I can't say. Now, the reason why I put down I can't say is like people never really heard Nature Boy, because I know a lot of people in my channel don't know much about what Nature Boy. That's why I put the poll up. But thank you for the people that, responded for the poll. And that's it. Let me shut up, y'all. All right, everybody have this as a blessed night and a safe night. And stay tuned for some more of Donna just being real. The only way to be. Let's get it.